the sugar from them. I don't fuck.
Ain't nobody ever left this channel, contrary to whatever agreements you little junkie crew made with one individual. It ain't never going down like that.
Perpetrating the fraud. He's scared to come on 31. He's been smacked off. Somebody grabbed him. Somebody like Mike Action drove out there to the Lower East Side, threw him up against the wall, gave him a couple of smacks, told him to pick his pants up. Yes, sir, Mr. Pellegrino. Yes, sir. Old man folktales. Do you hear the old man folktales that wouldn't show up? Look at that. He got a little angry there, Richie. He's getting a little mad. Trying to defend the little crackhead.
You're about to get Johnny to stop fighting his battles for him. Here he gets other people to fight. Watch. Give him a couple of minutes. Give him a couple of minutes, Johnny. He'll be in this for no dumb reason.
All an old man folktale. Listen, take your Buddha belly and go to another channel. That ain't gonna work. The victim tatted on Richie's body is Dawn, okay? That's the victim that's tatted on Richie's body, one of his victims, because he's a woman-beating piece of shit. Take your Buddha belly and take it to another channel. Nigga, you got a fucking pot belly and fucking two big legs. Pile of shit. If you're gonna be fat, why can't you be fat all around? This nigga got a turkey neck and a pot belly laid out on a fucking couch. The kid, I had to cut out the kid. I had to fucking shadow the kid's face because they look like you shit on yourself. Oh, you're getting mad, man. Your voice is getting louder. Veins are popping out on your neck. You're starting to talk fast. You're getting upset. It's okay, man. It's okay. We got a good look at you. It's alright, man. You eat good. You eat them chicken necks and collard greens and cornbread. You be eating good and shit. This Michael Pellegrino pile of shit got him. This motherfucker got 3 chins. I kid you not. Look at the video. He got 3 fucking chins. You want to know the name of the video? Alright, check the video out. Give you the name of the video. It's called Old Fat Turkey Neck 201. Check out Old Fat Turkey Neck 201. And you see that fucking blob of shit laid out on the couch. I had to shadow the kids out because they look like he took a shit on himself. Himself. He took a shit on himself. He ain't even be pronouncing and putting the right words in order. He ignoramus. Talk about somebody. I'll catch you later, man. I got them all pumped up for you. I'll catch you later.
You got him good, peace.
I'm not gonna play it. Check out the video. You gonna see Turkey Neck laid out on a fucking. Hey, Turkey Neck, how the fuck you wearing a tennis shirt and you in no shape or form to play tennis? This nigga, look at his shirt, man. Sloppy, fat motherfucker. Look at his shirt. They look like they and say, get off the couch. You open ass motherfucker, get off the couch. Look at his fucking shirt. Sloppy. Pop. belly ass motherfucker right. Look at this pot belly, road game motherfucker right here. This motherfucker just for men victim looking ass motherfucker. Yeah, right. You wish you want me to do that. It ain't gonna happen. But back to the fucking Michael Pellegrino pile of shit. I know you protecting Cracky. I know it, because you know why? You probably a woman beater too. That's why Christine got your ass sitting laid out on the fucking couch. Because you ain't doing nothing upstairs, pile of shit. You heard Michael pile of shit, Pellegrino pile of shit? You ain't doing nothing to Christine. That's why she got you in the dugout. She got you laid out on the couch because you ain't performing.
Hey, Cupcake, you want to impress me? Define the word special agent and define the word honey trap.
Clowns, man. You weak. Old and washed up and weak. I can multitask with you clowns right here, okay? Where's the, I'm looking for the speech processor, so throw it in that. And we gonna play, because I want a female voice to talk on Richie Victor.
Here's Mc.Cup. His fingerprinting forbidden at clean done. Here's Mc.Cup. Here's Mc.Cup. His fingerprinting.
He wanted female talk to be a victim because he can't find a victim. Hey, Cupcake, all you gotta do is define these words, special agent and honey trap. Oh yeah, and while you're at it, add authorizations, immunities, and clearances to that.
As for names, have chewed on him.
You a piece of shit. The tattoo on your body name is Don. That's one of your victims right there. And you still got that cancerous shit behind your ear? Huh? Hey, crackhead, you still got that cancerous shit behind your ear?
Cupcake, see, that's how much you know. That was a computer chip. That was eyes and ears. That is no longer there. There's no longer a lump where that used to be. But have a good night. You're learning. See, you're learning something. Duck plucker.
Piece of shit. You little fucking shrunken head. Nigga, motherfucker look like... This motherfucker look like Robert De Niro with a shrunken head.
We call that my Bluetooth lump. I'll be back, guys.
You are deformed. You are cursed. Whatever you was in the last life, you were cursed. Then God sent you back fucked up. You must have did some fucked up shit in your life to come back looking like that. I'ma tell you that. You must have did some fucked up shit in your past life. He had you come back looking like that. Motherfucker, you look like Barney Rubble, man. You look like Barney Rubble with a shrunken head. Little Barney Rubble ass motherfucker. He dressed like Barney Rubble. This nigga got rags, Richie don't wear fucking clothes. He wear rags. That nigga to pick that shit out the garbage and put it on. Richie don't go to no motherfucking laundromat and no shit like that, man. That nigga wear clothes that's been dirty from last year.
Barney Rubble, I thought I was Mr. Rock in the face.
That's how I talk. Nobody angry there. You hear me up in the bumping? Nobody get me angry on this shit.
Yo, he real angry. He real angry, man. Listen to his voice.
It is. Richie know what I'm talking about. He's a bum. A straight up motherfucking bum. Trying to get people...
Oh my God, 24/7, all day long. All day long. Do you niggas ever talk about the weather or anything like that?
Real pop.
Nah, it's all about the King Technician in New York. That's what it's all about.
Pellegrino, alright, and Richie, Vincent, copper shit, cappuccino, copper shit, alright, Richie's tattoo, and polished shit.
I don't get it. It's 24/7, always the same bullshit. 1931, wherever you go, duck plucker. Don't you duck pluckers ever talk about the weather or anything else? God damn. Video gate. Who said this? Mother eat pussy. God damn, give it a damn break, man. All you duck pluckers, man.
And they have the nerve to say that Richie didn't take over their heart, mind, soul, and all their mic time. They have the nerve to say that I didn't impact them, and that I'm not the king. But I just sit back and listen. And the more they say that I'm not the one, I guess they don't hear them. I guess they don't hear themselves.
Everybody's sucking their own dick, man. That's what it looks like to me, Duck Plugger. So Duck Pluggers need to just chill out and relax, man. Take it easy, man. It ain't that damn serious, man. Ain't nothing but some radio. Oh, check it out. Ain't nothing but some radio. The ghetto superstar got down.
First time I punked that little cupcake, he started saying that for a year and a half till he came and put a look-see. It ain't that serious. Wait till it ain't that serious. Ain't that yo, it must be real serious. He going on 4 years of the same bullshit tears and too scared to take that swing. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Enough said on clear.
Yeah, catch your breath when you're talking.
I'm smoking and choking as I'm talking, bitch, and I'll be back. I gotta run this outside now. It's finally done. I'll be right back.
And you know that. You could talk shit all day, Craggy. Alright? You could talk shit all day. We know the real deal, Craggy. We know the real fucking deal. You are a walking dead motherfucker. But see, hey, Gigolo. Yeah, it's all radio shit, but it becomes personal when the motherfucker gets somebody's call sign and call ACS and they bring government officials at...
Frankie, you at it?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm watching it.
Yeah, for Roger. I don't know, man. I don't even know what went wrong or what happened up there, but you know, you know, sometimes I laugh at it, sometimes I go, man, come on, I shake my head to it, man, but it's all good, man. It's all good, man. You duckers take care, man. Take care on the Lower East Side, man. You boys have yourself a fine one. Richie, you take it easy too, Duck Plugger. Stop smoking so much. Let me get on out of here. I'm back quiet.
Hey, Gigolo.
Iron Man.
Conversation on Power Talk.
Hey, Frank, I hope you didn't get mad at me for what I said, Mo. I just had to get it off the chest. You know, it's been brewing. I don't roll like that, you know?
Yeah, no. Absolutely. And you can hold it in until we got together for breakfast. But yeah, therefore, no, I don't think so. He heard you. I think he got the gist. I think he got the gist of everything. Just a lot of other shit on his mind. I'm sure it really sucks for him that he, you know, has problems with the base, you know, with the neighbors and whatnot. But I really think that's the whole brunt of everything, and then everything else. And yeah, you put it very eloquently. Yes, you crossed the line, and if I call you my friend and you cross the line, I gotta call you on it, period. You know? The end. You can excuse it all you want, you can say you don't remember, but I'm calling you on it, and you don't have to apologize to me, just don't do it again. That's it.
Yeah, like I said to him, man, it took me totally by surprise to listen to that, you know, going over that line. It just, I wasn't having it. It didn't sit with me very well. Actually, I was very surprised and a little disappointed, but like I said, I hope you didn't get mad. And at the same token, if he gets mad, it is what it is.
We will have this conversation.
Yeah, tenfold. Absolutely. You know, if it is you're mad, and you know, you're gonna have to deal with it because you crossed the line, you know, and that's it. It's a code that we live by, and when we see one of us, you know, go away from that code, we got a problem.
He is now a cop. He's been to prison for being
Pretty much.
her name tattooed on him.
And that's why I shut it right off. Once I heard what I started to hear that night, or it was the night before, or whatever, we might be talking about the same night. It was me, him, Chris, and you, I think, was out here. You were coming back into the base, and you probably just about got into the base, and Yeah, it was like, you know what, I can't hear none of this because I don't want to lose respect for whoever I have respect for, you know?
Yeah, it's just, you know, a line that I would never go to. Like I said, I just don't want him getting mad at me, but it is what it is.
Well, if he's a friend, he can take the constructive criticism and realize, you know, there may not be consequences to the words that are said from the people you're saying it to, but maybe your loved ones might serve you some consequences by kicking you to the fucking curb.
Hey, listen, I'm just a voice on the radio that became a friend, and they can easily become hitting the off button and it's done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what? I don't know. I've been feeling like we had a nice run. I'm happy with all the equipment I have. Maybe I'll save it up and try again in 10 years or 5 years or who knows. Maybe the day I put it in the closet, the Lord will ask me for my life. You know what I mean? Who knows? I don't know. But we all get that feeling. We get sick and tired of the crybabies, constant bullshit. You know, there's a couple other cliches to CB I can't think of right now.
Yeah, definitely.
But for the most part, we have fun. You know, trouble comes our way or in the way on the channel once in a while, but, you know, it comes and it goes, ebb and flow.
Somebody say trouble? Hi, guys. Michael Anthony Action, the Unit 201, the Tran Man, the Browning King, the Sonar Lover, a vintage type of guy. What's going on, man? You a piece of shit.
Waving the hand there, Mikey boy.
Hey, Frank. What's doing, John? What's going on, Mike? Nothing much. You got 9 dumb out there. Can't be a man and can't face a man. You gotta be a little bitch about things, but you know it's all, like you said, related. Yeah. Forgive and forget. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody can change. Everybody learns. You know? No big deal. Alright. I'm in the back, put it back quiet. I just want to come down, pay my respects, say hello to my friends, and I'll catch you guys a little later. Sure thing. Alright. Catch you later.
10-4, Mike. Talk to you later, bro.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate you coming back to me. Thank you. Have a great night.
We appreciate you coming down to wave the hand.
Yeah, we certainly do, especially when we got to put up with people saying you got kicked off this channel. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, what's up, 127? Thanks for the gigs, man. Keep them coming. I'll catch you guys later.
Don't even, they decided to go up to 40, and they can come down here
Thank you.
anytime they feel like it, wave the hand. Why? Nobody kicked nobody off nowhere.
That's what I've been trying to tell them much, but we got to hear Cupcake every night that we kicked Anthony off the channel. I'm back in my quiet chair.
Yeah, but he's not on this channel talking that shit. This is the first time I heard Cupcake in 3 months up here, okay? Maybe he sneaks in once in a while, whatever. He's barely under my radar anyway, but whatever you all got, you all got. And if you're my friend, you're my friend. That's fine and good. You know, when the guns are drawn, this and that, I promise to drag you away from danger. That's it.
Well, all I was doing was clarifying that I promised that I don't know any of the 31 regulars that have been out here for 30-plus years kick Mikey off the channel. So I just wanted to clarify that because I'm tired of hearing the LES Junkie crew make that statement. I'm back in the cut.
Yeah, well, they know that he's the grand poobah, and he can go anywhere he damn well pleases, you know, and that's the end of that tune. So there's a lot of bullshit talk out here, and that's CB. It's all to get a rise, and then, you know, these run up each other until what's the end? I want to see the bloody nose already, you know what I mean?
So what you want, a touchdown, a knockout, win a home run? Well, you know, Cupcake had that opportunity 3 times, but it ain't that serious. All that ain't that serious shit he was talking he was going to do. You see what he's doing now? Crying. I'll be back.
Yeah, well then, if you eyeball this guy 3 times, then you know that this is just CB talk. You guys are already boys. If you eyeball 3 times and no swings were thrown, forget about it. Either that, or, you know, I don't even want to say because I don't want to offend nobody, but all I know, Chicago's winning 3-1, 2 outs, 3-1 is the count. Top of the 4th, the man on second.
Well, you know, Frank, I'm just reiterating and reminding him that, you know, the first time he talked that smack out of his mouth, I told him $1 against an hour with his crack-horn mother, it ain't ever going down like that. And 3 times he came in the last 14 months, and look at him, pussy. I'll be back, Mike.
Like somebody gonna pound you out in front of police and cameras and witnesses in McDonald's. Like I'm gonna whip your ass in front of, because when I whip your ass, it's gonna be a crime. Okay, you little midget? I'll whip your ass, it's gonna be like...
Yeah, I don't know, that's cop of the plea because it seems like the young ladies in high school don't mind swinging it out in McDonald's.
But you didn't remove yourself from the cameras and the police, the paddy wagon.
There's paddy wagon, there's cops, God almighty.
Fucking statue.
Well, you know, Cupcake, I'm glad that I didn't move no paddy wagons or cops that the figment of your imagination seem. Just let me clarify for you. No matter what it is, $1 against an hour with that whore that gave birth to you, it ain't going down the way you think. I'll be back.
Froze like a statue. Richie stood...
He trying to tell you about me. He trying to tell you what I did. I froze. Hold on. What did I freeze for? The paddy wagon and the cops? I'll be back. Have fun with him.
Physically, shape or form, gonna fight anybody.
What was that? The second and the third time? What did I freeze for? The cops?
You felt the heat. You had to look up at me, first of all. You a midget compared to me. You a little midget, mother.
He's projecting what he believes I felt to think. Ask him if he told me he's CK-187. Frankie, see if he'll tell you that. Say, yo, did you tell him you were CK-187? What's this?
Rich, I'm sorry, bro. I'm not gonna get involved with any of this bullshit. Yeah, I'm back quiet.
My apologies. I just think he opened the door for that one. He's stating that he don't know if it's the second or third time he came, but there's always police and paddy wagons and there's all these cops swarming that place that you guys never see when you go by, but they just happen to be there with Cupcake come around. But yet, he swears I had to look up with him. I can't believe nobody out here says, yo, did you tell him you were CK-187? And then you never have to hear it no more. I'll be back.
Yeah, but we already know he didn't tap him on his shoulder and say, hey, I don't even want to, those numbers and names doesn't taste good in my mouth. But, we know he didn't do that. No need to ask. There's no need to ask. We know. Because then it would have, it wouldn't have been nothing. It would have been something. Because maybe you would have been the aggressor. Who knows? I don't know.
Well, unfortunately, I have this humongous problem. One night, me and Cupcake were arguing, and I uttered a sentence. And all of a sudden, the sentence that I uttered took me back 9 years ago where I was taken somewhere. And I said, what was that all about? And why? Don't worry, you'll see. But it was the salty and the sweet. So, Frankie, believe me when I tell you, I know it's coming for a fact. I just don't know when. And the only statement I'm making towards it is that day, that moment, I am the beginning of his end. And I guarantee you never hear him again. No matter how serious, no matter what he believes in his mind is going to happen, no matter what fantasy he's telling himself, when that moment comes, it's going to be the greatest day in CB history because it's going to take y'all about a week and a half to realize, yo, I don't hear CK-187 no more. What happened?
Well, again, Rich, I haven't heard it in 3-4 months until tonight. And I just barely hear him squeaking in there.
Am I right or wrong? When somebody's staring you the fuck down...
Well, that's because sometime between 5 in the afternoon and now, he did some antenna work and put about 2 dBs he didn't have in the last 2-3 months out here, which is probably the reason why you're hearing him. But anyway, nevertheless, man, I'm going to go make me something to eat while he cry, ramble, and rag on. And I want to see who's going to be the nominal man, the man with the balls, and say, yo, so we had to look up with you, huh? At that moment, did you tell him you were CK187? And when he goes into some fucking story, just let him know Richie said it was fear and common sense all the way.
I know that you know. As long as I know that you know the real deal. Little coward-ass, little snitch, rat-ass motherfucker. He think he ain't police. That nigga's a snitch. You a fucking neighborhood snitch and we witnessed the shit. You think I'm not gonna exert my prey? You think I'm not gonna exert my prey, motherfucker?
I can't believe he's admitting to stalking me. That all makes it more justified when I snatch him off this code.
Why? Because he's an information bum. In every fucking hood, there's a motherfucking bum that talks too much and talks to the police. That's Richie. This motherfucker run his mouth all day. He talk to people he don't even know, man. This nigga's a fruitcake. You are a fucking fruit. You a joke. And we crack jokes in your face. You ain't do nothing. We crack jokes on you, man. We crack jokes in your face, cracking. You did not do shit. Richie, you a clown. You a straight up fucking clown. On the radio, you instigate shit. That's all you do, man. You throw people in front of you, but you couldn't throw nobody in front of you that day. Huh? Like, look at this sad. Look at this little weak motherfucking sad. Look at him. Shivering like a little cat. Get the fuck out of here, man. You a walking dead motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about. Go ahead, play the camera, Cracky. Go play the camera. Play the police. Play the fucking witnesses. Like somebody gonna pound you the fuck out in front of all those people. Nigga, I'll pound you out. It's a crime. Believe that. I'm talking about blood squirting everywhere, motherfucker. And who wants blood? Who wants your blood on people? Huh? Because you got the monster.
Here come the monster. Here come the monster, Mc.Cup.
You got a fucking disease.
Invented by Bad Girl.
You look like you did every drug in the fucking book. That's right. Frankie said, why you bringing the fucking problem to the channel? I don't be on this channel out of respect to Sugarfoot. Alright? Because we had this conversation. So I'm not as beating a dead horse to be on this channel and then hear a lot of old people out here complain. So I go to 19. Where the crazy shit is at, I go to 19. But you sit there and you talk out your fucking ass, you little midget motherfucker.
Cry on.
Snitch ass motherfucker calling ACS. This nigga called cops.
God, I hope I get to find out who did this someday. Not that I don't mind getting the blame for it, dude, but if I called them, there wouldn't be no kids there or nothing to tell afterwards. They'd be collared and hemmed up. But whoever it is out there that's responsible for that, I really want to thank you, because it's been the motivation that got me every icing on the cake I needed.
Only thing I converted from YouTube. You went from that to YouTube. You talk a lot of shit and record it. And then go to the police and say, look, they trying to kill you. How many times you
Richie, you're not a midget.
with a YouTube video, Richie?
Look, I know I'm not a midget, and whoever did call ACS out here, I want to commend that person. I am so glad you did, because it got me all the shit I needed to have icing on a cake and make sure these 5 low-life scumbags never roll up and identify. They want to roll up and get gully, I take their life. Other than that, I hold every ace in the deck. We're back in the cut.
That's why I said Richie ain't Italian.
You don't look like an AIDS patient.
The Real Italians don't play any.
Well, the bad girl started that rumor. Bad girl started that rumor. He went back like a year and a half later, found the video gate where I laid out the whole game plan. Like in my first 3 months, I told him everything that's going to happen for the next couple of years in the order it's going to happen. And one night they stumbled upon that. I said, right after they eyeball me and get scared, it's going to be the AIDS thing. Go find it. It's in my first video channel. That's why I did the channels the way I did it.
Faggot. Nobody's gonna give a shit. Believe that crap.
You don't look sick.
Patience.
I know that, but you know, these are the junkie boys we're talking about. The real disease, Jeremy fucking dope feeds with the fucking needled up arms and the long sleeves and the yeah. Forget about it.
Motherfucker, you're the
Are you crazy, Richie?
motherfucker.
I'm just as crazy as them, maybe a little more crazy, but I gotta be the craziest because I don't let any motherfucker behind a mic talk to me the way they want to talk to people. And I think half of you figured that out. With me, you get from me what you give to me. I never dissed anybody out here. I took a lot of shit before, you know, I had to hear what's going on, but I knew that was going to happen. I knew exactly how it was going to happen. So I just did what I do the best. Little old me, without changing a thing.
You a cop out here.
Well, they can love you. They can hate you. They can whatever. But, you know, 99% of the time, Rich, this end, we love you, brother.
Yeah, you love a rat, because you just as phony as him. Fucked up in the head as him.
Well, you know, Cupcake's got a justified rat. Yo, I hear all the people out here I ratted on. I hear everybody that got arrested or in trouble because of me. I hear everybody that got knocked. Yeah, don't you hear them all? I'm a rat. I'm a rat. Whoever that was that called ACS, I don't know who you are, but I commend you. And I know once I get reinstated, me being a cop, I'm going to have no problem finding it out. But to hear these 5 junkies always accused of somebody different, and I'm still trying to hang it on me, I call that hilarious. The king of New York is clear.
A device to figure out the fucking beat in the answering machine to hear people fucking voicemail and shit. You a fucking stalker, yo. You a fucking nut. You came from Jersey from beating fucking crackheads out there. Like you gonna run it, like you thought you was gonna walk off in the sunset, huh? About your past, huh?
My past don't bother me or affect me out here. It obviously took control of you 5 little knuckleheads. But what happened in the 90s, dog, don't mean shit. We here in the millennium. We in 2016, not 1996. I don't care if I beat down 50 people or killed 100. I'm still standing, walking in the sunshine every day with a grin.
Roach. Live like a roach. They call you Richie the Roach, Richie the Rat. You look like a fucking rat.
I gotta call this video gate. What was his last 2 statements? I'm gonna title it. It's gotta be his sentence titling. We're on 33 minutes now. All right, I'm gonna eat this big ass 5-layer BLT I built over here. I can't believe it. I used a whole half a pound of meat and a whole quarter pound of cheese to make one sandwich. My own. I'll be back.
Enjoy. Sounds pretty good.
Better believe it, baby. The way I eat, listen, I've had the best of the best tell me, you know something, I don't know how you put it away like that.
Fat doodle ball. Fat little...
You're like a hamster.
A fucking little gypsy pig. And you shaved your head bald. Imagine how you look now. You look like a little cockroach. Your motherfuckers are just as fucked up as him.
That's the people on this channel he don't want to start any trouble with. I'll be back.
No, you like that shit. That's what you want, bro. You want me to argue with other people? That's what I was trying not to do. This motherfucker want me to argue with other people because he's a fucking rat piece of shit.
No, dude, I'm just saying the way you slide in your comments, how you throw your little intense or your little wingers at them, and you expect them not to feel disrespected or fucking bitch your punk bitch ass out. You know, don't use me as an excuse to come on this channel, dude. And don't use me as an excuse that you got off it. Use me as an excuse for taking over your heart, mind, your body, soul, and the manhood you wish you had. That you could use me for.
Not even a pet. None of that. You lucky that little kid that showed you affection. You crackhead. You lucky the kid and shows you some affection. You lucky if anything shows you affection.
Yeah.
Hey, you little piece of shit. You fly hangs on you and show you some type of feeling, motherfucker. That's how fucked up. The nigga tried to talk to her. He tried to talk to a Jamaican chick in the fucking smoke shop. She said, yo, get the fuck out of here, man. She don't got no time for that bum ass shit. And what you do? Yeah, you walk your ass outside and talk under your breath. You know better not to go back at a black chick. You know better to talk shit in Brooklyn, because those motherfuckers will murder your ass out there. You put your hand on any...
So that's why all the brothers are going for the white girls. The fear of their life.
You know what's funny about all this? At one time, Richie was cursing out Trish. Richie used to curse out Trish at one time. You motherfuckers used to curse him out. Now you motherfuckers is holding his hand now.
Well, they actually believe you and your junkie crew to half of them figured out, whoa, we know this cat and his family. So, you know, and after I set her straight, you know, she never disrespected me. She ran with what you junkies tried to put out there to people she knew, seen, and heard, and witnessed otherwise.
You've been playing, you know, when a little kid play cop, you've been playing cop all...
That bothers him a lot. You know, I feel bad what I did to her and how I did it, but I don't think I did it wrongly.
That's you. You've been doing that all your life. Playing a fucking cop. You never was no cop, man. Please, man. Get the fuck out of here. You can't even... What are you, a crackhead fucking, Columbo out there? You look like that little crackhead motherfucker with your crooked eye. You look like a little fucking crackhead Columbo with your fucking crooked...
You ain't got no crooked eye.
Smoking a pipe.
That's beside the fact. He doesn't understand the first goal of an undercover cop is to make sure you throw off any impression in this world but the word cop. He doesn't understand the illusion. But with how hard his brain is working right now, he should say, my God, hook, line, and sinker.
Well, Richie, maybe I'm struck with the same kind of craziness as you, but I remember meeting you the first time. Yeah, your white t-shirt maybe wasn't as white as it could have been. Perhaps there was a couple of holes that maybe it shouldn't have been. But when I looked at you, I seen you with a blue suit, a white shirt, and a red tie. And I don't know why, but that's the illusion that I seen. It was like you were in a costume that day when I met you.
Now, even I know that was my brother jumping into your body and showing you the vision of what reality is that you didn't see yet, but you will.
No, but it's true. It's true. It's true. I mean, how could a guy look like this but have cop hair? I don't know.
You was a retarded kid that hung out in the precinct. That's what the fuck you was. You was one of them retarded motherfuckers that hung out. You know how they got a retarded kid in the precinct and they let him get...
I gotta say, I hear that, and that's kind of funny.
Give him a little
Even kind of funny is that, you know, he actually does things like this. The more he talks, the more you learn a lot about him, what he is. He thinks he's God. He wants to paint me in his image. You know, he wants to wield a 45. He wanted to be a tough guy and a cop at the same time, but the road he took made sure he could never wield a badge, so who fucked who and who got fucked? It's not my fault I got 4 of them. I ain't gonna throw my shit away when I'm done.
Yeah, that's tough. And you fucked that up. Because you got a little baby mushroom.
I don't know. A guy that's his name is Cop Killer 187 sure is afraid of cops.
You got a little baby.
I'm telling you, dude. I told him from day one, the minute he came out his mouth with what he was gonna do. Frankie, listen to me. The video gates hold the magic. One by one, by every transmission, respectful, courteous, innuendo, funny, but never violent, till they cross that line. Once they opened that door and gave me solidity, oh, Frankie, I'm not gonna stop. I told them once they started, I won't stop, and it only ends one way. They still don't know the meaning of it yet. I'll let you know why. I don't have to let you know why. You can figure out why.
Man, you a little midget ass fucking fruitcake. Once you cross what, nigga? When somebody's staring you the fuck down, you say, what the fuck is you looking at, huh? You didn't say that. You was Stevie Wonder out this motherfucker.
Maybe because the pussy that I'm supposed to be worried about ain't gonna pop up staring me around. The pussy who said all that shit out there is supposed to come out hot and heavy.
Richie, you a jackass, man. You a straight up...
Fear and common sense.
We clowned you. You a fucking clown. You a joke. You a happy dancing bum in his... Hey, give that bum $1. He'll do a dance in the street. That motherfucker be your tour guide. You give your tour guide to the garbage can. You give that little motherfucker $1. That motherfucker will wash your car. That nigga will shine your shoes. Richie will sell his ass for $1.
Well, you know, Cupcake, we're all excited about your rendition of it. We all enjoyed your video. Oh, wait, maybe you'll do that next time. But I'll tell you, you could dance with me, you could clown me, you could talk to me. If I get $1 or $5 out of your hand, who better than me? But it's all good up until that moment you think you're going to make your move. Once your flesh touch mine, that's when you get to see the real deal. Fear and common sense for stopping you.
Motherfucker friend, all right? Just keep it moving.
Breaker 19, breaker 19.
Don't change face now. Do what you do. Talk to...
I'm going to title this The Best of Cupcake. The Best of Cupcake. You know, I liked it better back in the day when he was going transmission to transmission with me, but his people told him, you can't do that to Richie. Richie make you look like an asshole, a scumbag, a pussy, and a chicken every time, so you see what he's doing. And it makes no sense to try to argue with him. He's a one-way arguer. So I'm going to let you cats on the channel have your channel back, and I'm sorry that we got a clown like this up here tonight, and I'm back in my quiet chair, the king of New York, no doubt.
Yeah, I wasn't even on 19 just now. What are you talking about? I'm just getting home. Anyway, the reason why I was getting a break is because you like mad fucking loud on 31.
Alright, then check it out then. If that wasn't you, then there's somebody using your call sign. There's somebody using your unit number. There's somebody on 19.
Just tell him he can't be Richie Radio. He's thinking about the other 314.
In Queens, Mobile, right? And you know I'm 314 base, and I just started my Mobile walk on Monday, I think it was, Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, okay, I'm saying you 314 Boogeyman?
I'm 314 the Boogeyman, the original 314 from New Jersey, and there's a 314 in Queens, Mobile, and this week I came out with a Mobile now, so I'm 314 Mobile from New Jersey, the Boogeyman. That's why I started using the Boogeyman.
Hey, tell him you're going to remind him which 314 you are. Just remind him you can never be Richie Radio, and he'll remember everything.
I get about 206 Pedro and shit. So if it ain't you, you say it ain't you, I with the wave there, no doubt. You sound good over here.
Why you think I started using the Boogeyman? Because it's another 314 already. Otherwise it's going to bring bullshit problems.
Alright, so that dude is acting like you then. Whoever that dude is, he acting like you.
So, man, he better slow the fuck down with that bullshit. I knew that shit was gonna bring problems. That's why I started using Boogeyman. That's what you say, why I changed my name so much.
Oh, okay, you know what? You know what I was thinking of? Because I went to 22. And I was like, how the fuck this dude sound close? And you sound strong on 22. And on 19, it don't sound nothing like on 19. So I did think about that.
Remind him who you are, Boogeyman. Boogeyman, remind him that you're the 314 that told him he could never be Richie Radio. Then it'll all come back to him.
Hey, crackhead, you're not doing that, man.
Yeah, but none of us can be Richie Radio. No matter what we do, none of us could be Richie Radio, and that's the end of that too. Man, I'll talk, bro, to you, the Boogeyman, clear.
But no, I think it's funny that he copping all sorts of plea after balling the man in case of another one and, you know, trying to cop it out when he knows damn well that 314 can remind him real quick who he is by reminding him. I'm the one that said, you could never be Richie Radio.
Believe me, trust. Nobody want to be you. Trust me.
God, listen to how bad he cries about me. You know, not for nothing. It's a shame that someday, inevitably and eventually, I'm going to kill this motherfucker. Or in self-defense, that is. And, you know, it's sad. It's sad because he really is entertaining.
You're not even a fully developed man.
So you're saying 187 is going to be a 187?
Your mother shitted you out.
If he wasn't, my father wouldn't have taken me out of a prison cell, put me on 2 different cameras in 2 different nations at once, and at the same time brought me to mine in his encounter. I'm clear.
Hey, Rich, you a deformed midget. You a fucking undeveloped, deformed midget. There's no way in this motherfucking world or lifetime I would want to be like you. Trust me. You could throw 10,000 watts.
Hey, Frankie, you're in camera. You're on camera in 3 different places at once. You're on camera in Norway. You're in camera at a nightclub in Long Island. And you're in camera on an underpass in Germany at the exact same time. You figure it out. Oh, I'm sorry. And somewhere within that mix, the cupcake encounter.
Thanks, so that means I got 3 imposters.
That means I gotta believe my life as I believe it from the day my eyes opened, and what my government can prove behind my words. And believe me when I tell you, the last words that boy ever hears, salty or sweet.
When your eyes open, you came out of shit. You was mixed in with shit. Your mother shitted you out. You heard? When your mother squeezed you out that boat.
5-1 Chicago. 2 out. Man on second.
Shit. They couldn't even distinguish you from a baby in a pile of shit. Look at your fucking painted head, man. Nobody look like you. You are undeveloped, deformed midget.
Trio.
Fucking, you even got normal hands, man. You look like the Penguin. Danny DeVito ass, penguin looking ass nigga. Get the fuck out. This nigga walk like he got a pipe up his head.
Who's taller than Danny DeVito?
Look like he got a fucking ton of shit up in his head. You cannot be, Richie, you cannot be serious, man. Somebody won't be like you. Richie, piss on himself.
2 years. 2 years of this guy. 2.5 years of hearing this obsession about Richie. I'm sick of hearing about Richie. Fuck Richie already, damn it. Enough with Richie. Let Richie go pound salt in his ass. Who cares?
Now, was that so hard? Hey, Frankie, was that so hard?
He only heard this last half of that, Frank. Just yes him.
Yeah, but I just can't take it no more. The man knows I don't acknowledge him. He's just a whisper in my box. But fuck.
I don't know, man. You must have hurt that boy bad, Richie. You must have hurt that boy very bad. That man hit you so much, I don't know what to say, man.
That's cause I never punked anybody out here as hard as I punked him. And I didn't have to work that hard to punk him. He punked his own self with his mouth, and he can't live with it now.